Dear one, it's really something special that you're reading these words right now. Please believe, deep down, that you being here isn't just random. It's a meaningful moment, like a gentle nudge from the universe. There's a real reason, a soft but strong guidance, that brought you to this message. Your guardian angels, those loving protectors you might not see, but often feel as a comforting vibe or a gut feeling, have something truly important and wonderfully positive they want to share with you. So, if you can, find a quiet spot, let yourself relax, take some deep, steady breaths, and listen with your whole self. Not just your ears, but with an open heart and spirit. You see, this message isn't just for your brain to figure out. It's a gentle message for your heart, like a soothing hug for your soul. It's meant to bring you a comforting kind of clarity, like when the sun finally shines after a long stretch of cloudy days. It's here to offer you deep and lasting peace, especially if your thoughts are all jumbled up with worry, and to help you understand things better, particularly now if you're feeling a bit lost, unsure about what's next, or even a little anxious. These feelings might be extra strong when you think about that one special person who seems to always be on your mind, the one you think about so tenderly and who often shows up in your dreams. The person you keep thinking about, dear one, the one whose presence stays in your mind and heart, is just about to open up to you in a way that's totally honest and true. Yes, it's the very same person who, maybe for a while now, has seemed quiet, a bit distant, or maybe even completely shut off from you. They are now getting ready to show you their true self, to share what's really in their heart, and to tell you their deepest, most hidden feelings. This will probably happen in a way that leaves you feeling truly amazed, maybe even a little breathless, as you see how real they're being. What they're about to share with you will be beautifully honest, super real, and deeply vulnerable. It will be like seeing right into their soul. But, dear one, it's so important for you to know this. Their silence or distance before wasn't because they were trying to hide things from you on purpose or keeping their feelings locked up to make you sad. Not all. They've just been waiting, maybe without even realizing it, for what felt like the absolutely perfect moment, the right timing, when they truly felt ready, strong enough, and safe enough to be completely and totally honest with you. And believe it or not, that moment they've been waiting for is now incredibly close. It's almost here. This person, the one who takes up so much space in your thoughts, has truly felt how incredibly deep the connection is between you two. They've sensed how powerful and unique it is. It's possible, even likely, that they might have tried to ignore this strong feeling, maybe even tried to tell themselves it wasn't real, or try to push it down because it felt too intense or too much to handle. But no matter how hard they tried, their soul, the very core of who they are, knows the undeniable truth of this bond. Their soul has recognized your soul, like spotting a familiar light in a crowded place. And so, even with any doubts they might have had, even with the protective walls they might have carefully built around their heart over the years, they have always, on some deep level, known that you are incredibly important to them, that you have a special place in their life. However, for reasons they themselves might not have fully understood or been able to explain, they found they couldn't quite get themselves to open up to you completely, to share everything they were feeling inside. Maybe it was fear of being vulnerable, fear of being rejected, or fear of old hurts happening again. Maybe past bad experiences left them careful and guarded. Or it could have been a mix-up of their own emotions, making it hard for them to figure out, let alone say, what they were feeling. Any of these things, or a mix of them, might have held them back, creating that space or silence you've been so aware of. But, dear one, please understand that all of that is now changing like the tide turning. The divine timing, that perfect cosmic clock is ticking. The angels, your gentle guides, and theirs too, are lovingly and steadily guiding them toward the undeniable truth of their feelings, lighting up the path for them to follow. This person has been patiently, or maybe not so patiently, waiting for the right moment, dear one. They've been looking for that specific, almost magical, right time to bring you into their world more fully, to share the hidden parts of their inner life with you. And though you may have spent so much time wondering if they truly cared, if they truly felt the connection as deeply and strongly as you do, the answer, whispered from above, is a big yes. They have indeed felt it all along, every little feeling, every spark. They just needed that important time to work through their own inner struggles, their personal challenges and uncertainties, and to find the courage, the sheer bravery, to be completely open and honest with you. The angels want you to know this, dear one, to really let it sink in. You're not wrong about what you've been feeling all this time. The thoughts you've had about this connection, the emotions that have come over you, sometimes soft, sometimes strong, the undeniable connection you've sensed on such a deep level, this is all real. It is absolutely, completely real. You're not imagining things. Your gut feeling has been your true guide. This person is now on the edge of admitting that shared reality with you. They're getting ready to share with you all that has been carefully hidden, stored away inside their heart for what might feel like a very long time. And when they do, when that moment of sharing finally happens, it will be a powerful experience of clarity, a shining light of truth, and a moment of incredibly deep, soul-touching connection. But, dear one, as this delicate process starts, the angels also want you to stay patient, to have a gentle and understanding spirit. As they start to open up to you, as they carefully begin to share what's in their heart, it might take them some time to say everything they feel. It's unlikely to all come out at once in a perfect speech. Instead, it might come in bits and pieces, in small moments of honesty, maybe in little, brave actions or quiet confessions. And that is perfectly okay. It's more than okay. It's natural. What truly matters, what's most important, is that they're finally ready, finally willing to share their truth with you. And when they do, piece by piece, you will begin to understand just how deep their feelings for you really are. You will realize, with a sense of relief and joy, that the connection you felt so strongly was never just one-sided. It was real. It was wonderfully, beautifully shared. Now, while this person is getting ready, building up their courage to open up to you, the angels ask something very important of you too. They'll lovingly ask you to keep your heart open. Keep your heart wide open to what they have to say, even if some parts of it are a little tough to hear, or if it brings up unexpected feelings in you. Remember, this will likely be a moment where they feel extremely vulnerable, a time when they're showing you their soul. And because of that, it's so important that you respond with lots of love, with steady patience, and with deep, heartfelt understanding. Try to listen more with your heart than with your head, giving them a safe space to be truly themselves. They're not coming to you with a list of things they expect or demand. They're coming to you with simple, straightforward honesty. And that honesty, in its raw beauty, might stir up a lot of emotions for both you and for them. There might be tears, there might be laughter, there might be quiet moments to think. But the angels want you to understand, with deep certainty, that this is all part of the necessary healing process. This emotional unfolding is a vital part of the journey toward a deeper connection, a more meaningful closeness, and a richer, fuller understanding between the two of you. As they open up to you, dear one, as they share the tender things in their heart, there will be eye-opening moments of clarity. These will be times when you will see this person in a completely new light, maybe for the very first time without any masks or guards. You will begin to see the true depth of their feelings, the often hidden struggles they faced while trying to understand and accept these emotions, and the steady love they've always, in their own way, had for you. You will come to see, with gentle understanding, that they were never hiding from you to be mean or with any plan to trick you. Instead, they were simply unsure, perhaps even a little scared, of how to share the deep truth they held so carefully inside. They needed that precious time to heal their own past hurts, to understand their own complicated emotions, and to feel confident enough, secure enough in their feelings, to finally share them openly and honestly with you. And when they finally say those words, when they finally open their heart to you completely, without holding back, it will mark the true beginning of something incredibly beautiful and new. It will be the start of a deeper, more meaningful connection, one that is built firmly on a foundation of strong trust, crystal clear honesty, and a deeply shared, mutual understanding of each other's hearts and souls. You will both be able to move forward from that point with a new sense of clarity, purpose, and confidence, knowing deep inside that the love you share is not just a quick crush or a passing feeling. It is something real, something you can feel, something truly lasting and meant to stick around. But, dear one, until that exact moment comes, until they're fully ready to share, the angels lovingly ask you to trust the entire process. Trust completely that the divine timing, that perfect cosmic plan, is at work in both your lives. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should, in a way that is best for both of you. You may not be able to see the whole picture right now. You may not understand all the complicated reasons behind the delays or the silence. But the angels assure you, with gentle certainty, that this person is steadily coming to terms with their own truth. They are bravely moving toward a place where they can no longer hide from or deny the huge love they feel for you. And when that beautiful truth finally comes out, when it is spoken and shared, it will be the most beautiful, heart-touching moment you've ever experienced. In the meantime, dear one, while this sacred unfolding is happening, focus gently but firmly on your own journey, your own growth, your own well-being. You do not need to just wait around, putting your life on hold, as if your whole existence depends on this. You do not need to stop your own progress while this person works through their own inner stuff and their own timing. Instead, continue to grow. Continue to heal any old hurts that might come up. Continue to stand tall and shine in your own truth, embracing who you are becoming. And through it all, trust that everything is lining up perfectly for both of you, even if the path isn't always clear. The angels are constantly supporting you in your personal growth, lovingly helping you to step more fully into your own natural power, to recognize how amazing you are, and to embrace your unique purpose in this life. As you do this, as you focus on your own light and your own journey, you will naturally and gracefully make space for this person to step forward with their own truth, fully ready to share the wonderful love that has really always been there, waiting for the right time to blossom. Dear one, as you keep going through this period of waiting, this gentle pause before this person opens up completely to you, please remember this vital truth. The love between you isn't something that's just waiting to happen in the future. It is already here. It is present now. Even in the quiet moments, even in the space that might be between you right now, the love you share is undeniably real, powerfully present, and constantly growing like a hidden seed, being cared for by unseen helpers. The connection you feel so deeply is not something you're making up, not a hopeful wish. It is a deep, strong spiritual bond, a connection that exists on a level that's way beyond everyday time and situations. This love is already a natural part of your journey, woven into who you are. And no matter what happens or doesn't happen in the outside world, that sacred bond, that soul-to-soul knowing will always stay steady and true. The angels truly want you to understand that this waiting period isn't about you having to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to chase this person, try to convince them you care or that you're valuable. You don't need to persuade them of how great you are or how deep your love is. You are already worthy of the purest, most unconditional love, simply because you exist. And the love you feel for this person, the love in your heart, is already real, valid, and true, no matter how it's currently being shown or returned. What you're being gently asked to do during this time is to trust. Trust with your whole heart. Trust that the person who is truly meant for you, the one whose soul clicks with yours, will come to you when they are genuinely ready, when their heart is fully prepared to open completely, without fear or holding back. They will come to you bringing all their truth, all their vulnerability, and all the endless love they have to offer. But that precious moment, dear one, will only arrive when they feel secure enough in themselves to do so. It will come when they feel genuinely confident in their ability to share the most delicate parts of their heart without fear of being judged, misunderstood, or hurt. In the meantime, while you wait for that beautiful unfolding, keep your heart open. Keep it open not just to them, but also, and perhaps most importantly, to yourself. Nurture yourself, be kind to yourself, and honor your own feelings. You're not defined by this waiting period. Who you are doesn't depend on someone else's actions or timing. You are defined by your incredible strength, your growing wisdom, your resilience, and your remarkable ability to love without expecting anything back, to love unconditionally. The angels want you to know, deep in your soul, that your natural worth doesn't depend on someone else's actions, words, or approval. Your worth is built in. It's part of who you are divinely. You are a radiant divine being, fully and completely worthy of endless love, deep respect, and gentle kindness, both from others and, very importantly, from yourself. When you connect with that basic truth, when you fully embrace the amazing fullness of who you truly are, you naturally create the energetic space, the welcoming vibe for your soulmate, this special person, to step into their own truth as well, reflecting your own brave journey. You may feel frustrated at times, dear one. That's perfectly natural. You may feel like this waiting period is dragging on for way too long, or that the huge love you feel in your heart isn't being returned or noticed in the way you so deeply hope for. But the angels want you to know, with gentle reassurance, that this is all a necessary process, a sacred unfolding. Every moment of patience you practice, every time you choose to trust, is actively preparing both you and this person for the amazing love that is meant to come, a love that will be all the more precious because of the journey it took to get here. True love, the kind that lasts and gets deeper, isn't something that can be rushed, hurried, or forced before its time. It's like a rare and beautiful flower. It takes time to grow, to get strong roots, and to develop into its full beauty. It needs space, good care, and the right conditions to truly grow and bloom. So, when you feel that familiar wave of impatience rising up, when the waiting feels almost too much to bear, take a deep, calming breath. Breathe in peace, breathe out doubt. Know with a quiet inner feeling that you're on the right path, exactly where you need to be. Understand that this entire journey, with all its twists and turns, its moments of doubt and its glimmers of hope, is leading both of you to a place of much deeper connection, more profound understanding, and a love that is stronger, more resilient, and more beautiful than you can currently imagine. As your soulmate, this person you care so much about, gets ready to open up to you, know that they're coming to you with everything they have learned on their own journey, with all the growth they have made. They may still be working through some of their own inner struggles, their lingering fears or doubts, but their heart, their very core, knows the unmistakable truth of your connection. Their soul is ready, even if their mind is still catching up, still understanding how big their feelings are. And as they begin to open up to you, it might not happen the way you expect. It might not come with big dramatic announcements or a sudden burst of fireworks. It might instead be a quiet, subtle, and gentle reveal, one that happens gradually over time, unfolding in small, precious moments of shared honesty, tender actions, and heartfelt gentleness. But know this, dear one, every single step they take toward you, no matter how small it may seem, is a significant step toward a love that is meant to last, a love that is incredibly real, deeply true, and divinely planned. The angels ask you, with great love, to remain patient and centered during this delicate time. Stay firmly grounded in your own truth, in your own inner peace. Remember that your soulmate's journey, their process of healing and opening, is not your job to manage or fix. You are responsible for your own path, for your own continued growth, for creating your own inner peace and happiness. And when you focus on that, when you pour your energy into your own healing, your personal growth, and your own joy, you naturally and effortlessly create the inviting space for them to come forward with the endless love they feel when they're truly ready. This is a sacred process for both of you, dear one, a shared journey of growth and becoming. And you're both being lovingly and constantly guided toward a shared future, a future that is filled to the brim with love, lasting peace, and deep, mutual understanding. When the time is absolutely right, when all the pieces have fallen perfectly into place, they will open up to you completely. They will speak their heart's truth openly and without holding back. And in that precious, real truth, you will find a love that is deeper than words can ever say. It will be a love that is solidly built on a foundation of strong trust, genuine understanding, and the unshakable, joyful knowledge that you are both undeniably meant for each other. And when they finally open up to you, when they bravely share their heart and their very soul with you, it will be the most beautiful, life-changing reveal. It will be a moment of stunning clarity, of deep connection, and of recognizing a love that has, in reality, always been there, patiently waiting to be fully acknowledged and joyfully embraced by both of you. But until then, dear one, continue to trust the process completely. Trust that everything, absolutely everything, is happening in perfect divine timing. Trust that your soulmate is indeed on their way to you, making their own journey toward this shared destiny. And trust that when the time is perfectly right, they will come forward with all the love they've been holding, perhaps without even knowing it, in their heart for you. And when that magical moment happens, when they finally open up to you completely, you will know, with every part of your being, that every single moment of waiting, every doubt overcome, every lesson learned, was absolutely worth it. The love you felt so deeply, the connection you've shared in spirit, will be brought vibrantly to life in ways you never even imagined. And it will be everything you've always hoped for, and so much more. Dear one, as you continue to move through this unique and sacred process, the angels want you to focus on one particularly important thing: your own continuous growth and self-care. In moments of waiting, it's so easy to feel like you're standing still, like time is moving all around you, maybe even leaving you feeling a little behind or forgotten. But please know this deep in your heart. Every single moment you spend consciously focusing on yourself, on your own healing journey, on creating deep and unconditional self-love, is actively bringing you closer and closer to the beautiful, fulfilling love you seek with another. You're not standing still at all. You are evolving. You are transforming. You are blossoming. And the more you focus on becoming the very best, most real version of yourself, the more you naturally line up with the amazing love that is meant for you, the love that is already making its way to you. You are not waiting for someone else to come along and make you whole, to complete you. You're already whole, dear one. You're already complete, naturally and beautifully so. And as you bravely step into your own truth, embracing your unique strengths and your divine power, you're consciously and powerfully creating the sacred space for this destined love to blossom in the most divine, harmonious, and breathtaking way. The angels want you to understand, with absolute clarity, that self-love is the golden key to everything you desire. It is not selfish or wrong in any way to take tender, loving care of your own heart, your own mind, and your own soul. In fact, it is absolutely essential. It is the foundation upon which all healthy and fulfilling relationships are built. When you love yourself fully, unconditionally, when you honor your own natural worth without hesitation, you become like a radiant magnet, effortlessly drawing to you the love that is truly meant for you, the love that mirrors your own self-acceptance. This person you are waiting for, the one who has not yet fully opened their heart to you, can only meet you where you are energetically and emotionally. If you're standing firmly and confidently in your truth, loving yourself without holding back or apologizing, they will find the inner strength and the deep courage to do the same, to meet you in that space of honesty. But if, on the other hand, you're waiting for them to fill a hole you feel inside you, to complete you, or to tell you you're worthy, you may find that the connection, when it does happen, feels somewhat unbalanced or strained. Remember, you are already complete, dear one. You are already perfectly enough, just as you are. As they prepare to open up to you, They will be trying to do so from a place of deep honesty, of genuine self-expression. But that honesty is not something that can be forced, rushed, or faked. They need to get to that place of openness on their own terms, in their own time, through their own inner work. Just as you may have needed time to discover and embrace your own deep worth, they too need this precious time to fully understand, accept, and embrace what they feel for you. In this period of waiting, though it may feel challenging or even painful at times, is carefully preparing them for that key moment of truth, that's sacred sharing. In their own divine time, they will come forward with all the honesty, all the vulnerability, and all the love they've been holding carefully inside. But it is absolutely essential, dear one, that you hold a gentle, patient, and loving space for that truth without putting any expectations, pressure, or timelines on them. Your love for them is undeniably real. Your love for yourself must also be just as real, just as strong. And when they're truly ready, when their heart feels safe and their spirit feels willing, they will step into that shared love with an open, courageous heart, knowing that they are finally, truly prepared to share the incredible depth of their feelings with you. The angels ask you, with immense tenderness, to release any fear or worry that might be clouding your heart during this time. Don't let yourself get consumed with anxiety about whether they will come to you or not, or when that moment might be. Trust with a deep and lasting faith that they will indeed come to you when the time is perfectly right, when all conditions are best for such a sacred sharing. You are not waiting for something that may or may not happen, for a possibility that might never come true. You are waiting with graceful patience for something that is already happening, already in motion, guided by perfect, divine timing. And while you wait, while this beautiful process continues to unfold, continue to pour endless love, compassion, and understanding into yourself. Continue to align with your own unique path, your own soul's purpose, and continue to trust, without holding back, that everything is being carefully and lovingly guided by the divine intelligence of the universe. When your soulmate finally opens up to you, you will be ready. You will be strong and shining in your own love, secure in your own truth, and you will welcome them with open arms and an open heart, knowing that they are finally ready to embrace the magnificent love that has always been meant for both of you. The angels remind you, dear one, that love is not a race. It is not a competition to be won. It is a sacred journey, a gradual unfolding. And this journey, this period of waiting and preparation, is a natural part of the divine process. You are being lovingly prepared for something truly extraordinary, something that will last, something that will stand up to the tests of time and situations. And when you and your soulmate finally, fully come together, it will not be in a rush or out of desperation. It will be in the absolutely perfect moment, the divinely chosen time, when you are both fully ready, fully healed, and fully prepared to step into the magnificent love you have both been patiently, faithfully waiting for. Trust, dear one. Trust with all your heart in the love that is already unfolding, both within you and around you. Trust that this special person is steadily making their way to you, guided by forces you can't see. And trust that when the time is perfectly right, they will open up to you completely, sharing the beautiful landscape of their heart. And when they do, when they finally express the true depth of their feelings, it will be a beautiful, shining moment of divine clarity and deep relief. It will be the moment when everything lines up perfectly, when all the pieces of the puzzle click into place. It will be the moment when you both realize, with unshakable certainty, that this incredible connection has always been real, always been true, and that you are undeniably meant to walk this sacred journey of life together, hand in hand, heart to heart. In the meantime, continue to focus on your own precious path. Continue to heal whatever needs healing within you. Continue to grow, to expand your awareness, and to love yourself with fierce tenderness and strong devotion. This time of waiting is not wasted time. It is not a sign that something is wrong or that your desires are being ignored. It is simply the sacred time needed for both of you to become the magnificent people you were always meant to be. Strong, whole, radiant, and fully, joyfully ready for the transformative love that will change your lives forever in the most beautiful ways. So, dear one, trust. Trust that when they open up to you, you will be ready. You will be ready to receive them with endless love, deep compassion, and profound understanding. And when that glorious moment finally comes, you will know, deep in your soul, that it was worth every second of waiting, every moment of uncertainty, every challenge faced, and every precious lesson you have learned along the way. This love is real. It is undeniably on its way to you. And when it arrives, in its full beauty, it will be everything you've ever dreamed of, and so much more. Dear one, as you patiently wait for that significant moment when your soulmate opens up completely to you, always remember that true love is a powerful, gentle force that cannot be forced or pushed. It is not something that can be rushed, hurried, or manipulated into happening. It flows at its own natural, unhurried speed, like a majestic river making its way to the ocean. And the angels lovingly encourage you to embrace that flow, to surrender to its wisdom. Trust completely that this connection, this deep love, is unfolding exactly as it is meant to, in its own perfect rhythm and timing. There is absolutely no need to hurry things along. No need to push or try to control the timing of when they will choose to express their feelings. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and compassion, is diligently at work, lovingly guiding both of you toward that perfect, harmonious moment when your hearts can finally come together in full clarity, complete honesty, and deep, mutual understanding. As they begin the delicate process of opening up to you, dear one, arm yourself with lots of patience and overflowing compassion. Understand deeply that being vulnerable can be an incredibly difficult thing for anyone, especially when it involves bravely opening the deepest, most tender, and often most guarded parts of their heart. This person may have, over time, built significant walls around their heart, not because they didn't love you or because they wished to keep you out, but because they were afraid. Fear of being hurt again, fear of being truly seen in their vulnerability, and perhaps even fear of the unknown power of such a deep connection can sometimes keep people locked in a self-imposed emotional silence. But know this with certainty, dear one, these fears, however scary they may seem, are not impossible to overcome. Your soulmate is now gathering the strength and courage to overcome these fears, to gently begin taking down those protective walls, bit by bit, and to allow their heart to finally open to you completely, like a flower unfolding to the sun. But this sacred process will take time. It will require gentle understanding and steady support from you, and it will need a foundation of shared love, consistent patience, and deep trust from both sides of the connection. Dear one, this person knows, deep within the core of their soul, in that place where true knowing happens, that you are undeniably meant to be a significant and cherished part of their life. Even if they haven't fully expressed it to you in words yet, even if they haven't completely opened up and shared all that is in their heart, they feel the powerful pull of the connection. Their heart, in its own secret rhythm, often beats in time with yours, even if they don't fully understand why or how. They may have been silent for a period, perhaps a long and confusing period for you, but their soul recognizes your soul with an unwavering certainty, and that soul-deep recognition will always guide them back to you, back to the truth of what you share. When they finally come forward with their truth, it will be because they can no longer deny the undeniable power and beauty of the connection that binds you. It will be because their heart and soul have been persistently whispering and perhaps now shouting to them for far too long that you are the one they've been searching for, the one who understands them in a way no one else does. But this delicate and transformative process, dear one, is not just about them opening up to you. It is equally about you continuing to open up to yourself, to your own depths, and to your own capacity for love and healing. As you wait, continue to focus diligently on your own healing journey. Continue to step more fully and bravely into the radiant fullness of who you truly are. Love yourself completely, flaws and all. Cherish the magnificent person you are becoming with each passing day, and trust, with a quiet and steadfast faith, that your soulmate is undertaking a similar journey of self-discovery and healing in their own life. The more you wholeheartedly embrace your own truth, the more you allow yourself to be deeply loved and truly valued, both by yourself and by others, the more you'll naturally and effortlessly create the energetic space, the welcoming haven for them to do the same. This is a parallel journey of profound growth for both of you. And the more you focus on nurturing your own path, tending to your own inner garden, the more it will intuitively guide them toward theirs, allowing your paths to meet at the perfect, divinely appointed time. Dear one, I want you to know, with every part of your being, that this love, when it finally blooms in its full glory, will be absolutely worth every moment of the wait. It will not arrive with regret, loaded with hesitation, or clouded by confusion. Instead, it will come with crystal clear clarity, with unshakable certainty, and with a deep, resonant knowing in both your hearts that this is the love you have both been patiently and faithfully waiting for, perhaps for many lifetimes. And when that magical moment finally arrives, when you're standing in the radiant light of that shared truth, you will look back on all the waiting, all the uncertainty, all the lessons, and you will see with perfect clarity that it was all absolutely necessary. It was necessary to bring both of you to a place of profound wholeness, of deep, empathetic understanding, and of complete readiness to share a love that is deeper, richer, and more expansive than either of you could have ever imagined on your own. But until then, dear one, until that beautiful day comes, continue to trust the process. Trust with your whole heart and soul that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, in accordance with a divine plan that is far wiser than our limited human understanding. Trust that this period of waiting is not time lost or wasted. It is, in fact, time well spent. Precious time spent on carefully preparing both of you for the extraordinary love that is about to come fully into your life, transforming it in the most wonderful ways. Trust that every day that passes, every sun that sets and rises, is one day closer to that key moment when your soulmate will bravely come forward, completely ready to open their heart to you in full, honest truth and boundless, unconditional love. In the meantime, dear one, continue to focus your precious energy on what matters most: your own consistent growth, your ongoing healing, and the creation of your own unshakable inner peace. This is not a time to worry too much about what is not yet happening or to fret about timelines that are not your own. It is a time to focus on what you can lovingly control, which is your own heart, your own responses, your own path, and your own sacred journey toward becoming more of who you truly are. The angels, your ever-present heavenly guides, are lovingly guiding you every single step of the way, lighting up your path and offering you comfort and strength. And they want you to know, with deep reassurance, that everything you're doing now, every act of self-love, every moment of patient trust, is actively bringing you closer and closer to the divine, soul-deep love that is destined to fill your life with unimaginable joy and deep fulfillment. And when your soulmate does finally bravely open up to you, it will be the most beautiful, breathtaking, and transformative moment imaginable. They will speak directly from their heart, from a place of profound, real truth. And in that sacred moment, you will know with a certainty that resonates through your entire being that the love you have always felt for them, the connection you have always sensed, was never for nothing, never something you just imagined. It will be a love that is solidly built on unwavering trust, deep mutual respect, and the joyful, freeing knowledge that both of you are finally, truly ready to step into it fully, wholeheartedly, and without any holding back. So trust, dear one. Trust with every ounce of your being that everything is unfolding in perfect, divine timing. Trust that your soulmate is indeed on their way to you, navigating their own path to meet you. And when they arrive, when that sacred union is finally real in the physical world, you will know without a shadow of a doubt that this love is everything you've been waiting for, everything you have hoped for, and so much more. It will be a love that will change your life in the most beautiful, profound, and lasting way. And when it does, you will look back on this entire journey and know, with a heart full of gratitude, that every moment, every lesson, every tear, and every single step on this path was profoundly, beautifully worth it. Amen.